It's time now for our 4-H Spotlight, this time meeting one of the extension educators behind the program, Sarah Fanning of Dawson County, whose first day on the job was during the county fair last year. She came to the job without a background in 4-H and explains what she's grown to appreciate.
Thanks, Steve. It's been so great jumping into 4-H in this way. Not growing up with a 4-H background, now seeing it. I wish I had been, and definitely know some more of the selling points to families who might not be involved in 4-H, but don't understand the huge value that it provides to our youth. And so what I've kind of seen throughout this, especially starting during my county fair last year, was my first day, I saw so much confidence in our young people in our county, which is just one of the most striking things about 4-H is the confidence that our youth gain from these experiences, along with things like teamwork and respect are just huge parts of 4-H, especially during county fair.
And your first day on the job was during the county fair last year, is that right?
It was. Very first day, county fair, jumped right in.
You talk about it, though. When I talked with employers, a lot of them say they need young people with what they call the soft skills, young people who can have communication skills and show initiative and can work with a team and all of that. And so many of those things are skills that I think you're going to gain through 4-H, aren't they?
Those are all skills you're getting through 4-H, whether it be these communication skills that are so important, being able to work with others, problem solve. One of our big things in 4-H is what we call beyond ready, making sure that our youth are beyond ready for whatever they're going to face when they go out in the world, whether that be going to college, starting a career. They're going to have these skills that are necessary for them to be successful.
One thing I love about being a 4-H parent is my kids, they started when they're 5 years old, but they're already starting to think about careers, and they're learning about college opportunities. Even when they're young, they just grown up immersed in that, just thinking, they're already thinking about that. They're going to be light years ahead of other kids who have not had those conversations, aren't they?
They are. 4-H has so many of these different programs that help them develop these skills. Beyond county fair, we do a lot with career and college readiness. We have programs such as Connecting the Dots, where we go into high schools and kind of walk you through this experience of finding a job, finding out what you like to do, what this process is going to be, and how you can develop some of these skills that are going to be really useful in the future.
What I have noticed is certainly there are the traditional things. There's livestock and livestock judging and the baking and the sewing, but there are all these other project areas. My son, he really enjoys some of the things in the STEM area where he gets to create different things on a computer and bring those or make things that are STEM focused. And there again, those are some great career opportunities that we're introducing kids to, aren't we?
They are. There's so much more beyond what people think of the typical 4-H experience. While those are all absolutely incredible and wonderful, and a lot of those kids that are doing those typical 4-H experiences are also having these other ones in these other, what we call static areas. So these science and technology, engineering, math, all of these are skills that these youth can gain that will just make them even more successful in the future, whether that be in school now or college or whatever their future career is.
And I'm sure if I were to look at your fair book, your premium book, there are dozens and dozens of different contests and categories and things that a kid can bring to the fair, aren't there?
There are. There's so many that I don't think people fully know that we have. So definitely if you're in 4-H and you're looking for something new, check out your Fair Premium book. There's always going to be something that you can find that'll relate to something you want to do. And that's always something where you can give your extension educator a call and say, hey, I'm interested in this. Where does this fit in 4-H? And we'll find that place for you.
And there again, that's one of those myths too. Sometimes you think this is for farm kids. This is for them to bring their animals to town, which they can. And that's awesome. That's a huge part of the fair. But if you're city folks and you have no desire to do that, that's fine too. You can do it all through the umbrella of 4-H, can't you?
You can. It is not just for livestock. I think it's a fantastic part of 4-H that we have with the livestock, and that builds so many different skills, but there is so much beyond that in 4-H if you dig a little bit deeper under the surface.
Any highlights you're looking forward to at your county fair?
I'm really looking forward to some of our club projects that our clubs have chosen to do, embracing some of these different categories like wildlife or STEM or engineering. And then we have a new rocket launch that we are doing to expand kind of on our rocket project, and we'll be doing that on Saturday, which is super exciting.
Rocket launches, besides you can then see the kids bake their pie and made their quilt and brought their steer and heifer here.
You can do it all at the county fair.
And when is the Dawson County Fair happening?
Our Dawson County Fair is July 9th through the 20th, with the main fair week being the 16th through the 20th.
Because you really have some kind of pre-fair activities even before the fair, don't you?
We do. We're starting with our fashion show and our judging of that this week. And then next week, we'll jump into the main county fair stuff.
It just never ends, does it?
It never does, and we like it that way.
But the beauty is, even when county fair is done, there are still activities, and you are working with those 4-H clubs and those members and schools, and all the programming stuff really happens 12 months a year.
It really does. I have loved getting out in the Dawson and Custer County communities and really reaching out and meeting more youth beyond just our 4-H members and encouraging them to join 4-H.
Anything else you want to share, folks?
We're just excited to see everyone out, and we hope you all can join us at the Dawson County Fair, July 16th through the 20th.
And that's Sarah Fanning of Dawson County, our 4-H Spotlight on the Rural Radio Network.